All right, we got a Class C pre-trip truck here. Class C, no leaks. First thing you do, pop up, lights, secure, not damaged, proper color clean. I touched them both. Come to the passenger side, open the hood already. It's my wipers, my windshield, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, not leaking. They're flat against the windshield. Coming into here, right off the top, I see my coolant. It's above the add mark. You can see right there. Right up front here on the motor, I see my alternator that is belt driven, and the wiring all secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. If I push on the belt with 2 fingers, it doesn't deflect more than 3/4 of an inch, which indicate excessive slippage. Right down below it down here is your water pump. It is belt driven also, the same belt I've already inspected. The water pump itself is secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, and it's not leaking. I can see the exhaust down through there. Right down through there is the exhaust off the manifold. It's secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. I don't see any leaks coming out of it. I'm going to kind of bounce up. Oop, it goes all the way to the back there, so I'll go ahead and follow it. The length of the truck to the tip. Secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. It's not leaking. Come back up front, see if we have anything else over here. I don't believe we do. No. All right, let's come on around. Let's find the oil dipstick. Looks like it's right up there. I would pull it out, wipe it, put it back in, pull it back out, and make sure it's above the add mark. I'll do the same thing with my power steering fluid, which is connected to the brake fluid here. But here you can see it's above the add mark in the container right there. Since I'm talking about power steering, I might want to go down and find that pump. And it's right down there on the front of the motor. It's belt driven by the same belt that we inspected from the other side. I believe it is a serpentine. Yes, it goes all the way around. So that power steering pump is secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, and it's not leaking. The power steering pump has hoses that came up to here that I inspected at the same time, but it also goes down and into the steering box. The steering box is right down there, and your steering setup, 3 pieces, come out here. It's all secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. And there's no leaks I don't see coming from out of there. It's kind of concealed pretty well. Now, we're into the suspension system. We finished up on the steering. So, we have the top spring mount, the spring, the shock, and the bottom spring and the bottom shock mount. All that is secure, not damaged. It's nothing loose or missing, and there's no leaks present. My torsion arm set up right here, front and back, is also secure, not damaged. There's nothing loose or missing on it. And the rubber bushings, the bushings look to be serviceable. I have a brake line back here, which goes into the rotor and caliper setup on this truck. It's not drum. So inside the rotor and caliper, inside this line, the line going into the rotor and caliper is all secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, and there's no leaks present. And the pad is nice and thick up against the rotor. It should be at least 1/4 of an inch thick. Now I'm coming out to my tires, secure, not damaged, evenly worn. At least 4/32 of tread depth on a steer tire minimum. My rim, my valve stem, my lug nuts, and my hub seal are all secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, not leaking. There's a metal cap on my valve stem, and I just checked my inflation. Notice how we are missing a few things here on that, but anyway. Now we pop back up. All right. Mirror, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. It's clean. Door, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. It's not leaking. There's the rubber seal. My steps, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. My back door, I usually open it. Secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. It's not leaking either because it has a rubber seal also, but right back there we also have a properly charged 10 BC fire extinguisher. It's right here. Properly charged 10 BC fire extinguisher. There's 3 red reflective triangles, and there's some spare fuses right there next to that cracker. All right, I'm gonna pop back out. Fuel cap is tight, which goes down to the tank. So I'll go down, let's see it go through and in there. All right, so the tank itself is secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, and it's not leaking. So right in front of the tank up here, you see the spring hanger. Then you see the spring. Then you see the U-bolt. Then you see the rear shock. Then you see the back rear spring hanger back there, the rear one. All of those are secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. The shock's not leaking, and the springs are not shifted. You have a brake line back here, once again, coming into the rotor and caliper setup. We're going to inspect that just like the front. Secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. No leaks present, and the pad's nice and thick. All right. The rear tire, just like the front, except for 2 30-seconds, evenly worn. Just like the front on the rim, just like the front on the lugs, just like the front on the hub seal, just like the front on the valve stem. And I checked my inflation. Well, we'll cut away now. There's no mud flap right here, but if there was a mud flap, I would inspect the mud flap. Secure, not damaged, with the loose missing. I've got a rear door present, so we will do that. It opens, it's just locked. It's locked. Secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. It's secure. Rear lights, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. Proper color and clean. What else back here? We'll go do your end cab now. We'll hop in, we'll do your end cab. All right. Okay. You good? All right. So, first thing when you hop in, first thing in your end cab is to put on your seat belt. Develop a system. Mine is top to bottom, left to right, inside out usually. So the first thing I'm going to do here is put on this here seat belt. It's secure. You heard it click. Not damaged. It's not loose or missing. It fits me. You'd be surprised how many people don't fit a seatbelt anymore. Anyway, we're not talking about that. Right out here, I'm still moving left to right. Right out here's my mirror. They're adjusted. I can see down both sides of the vehicle. They're proper. Coming on around here. In my big truck, I have a horn right here. So since I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it right now. All right, there's that horn honk. So coming on around, windshield, it's secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. I set it outside, as well as the windshield wipers. And since I'm seeing, look at the windshield wipers, let's go ahead and crank up the truck now. And those windshield wipers need to turn on. There they are, and I saw the water squirt as well. All right, keep on going across. There's nothing else over there to do, so I'm gonna come back, drop down inside my gauge cluster now, because everything over here that I do need. My left signal is functioning properly. See it right there? My right signal is functioning properly. See it right there? My high beam functioning properly. See it right there? My emergency flashers are functioning properly. See them right there? Now, my voltmeter, which is right there, it's 14.1 or 2 looks like, functioning properly. Temperature, just a smidge under 210, functioning properly. And oil, under 40 PSI, that's proper for just sitting here idling. And I think that was good on all our gauges. We don't have anything dealing with air. So over here, we run into our heating and cooling system. So let's not put on any heat or anything like that when it's already hot outside. So if you'll just tell me that defrost blows out up here, and heat, I'm just turned it on, and it's blowing out down there, then your odds are you're going to get credit for it. All right, the only other thing you have is to turn your truck off, and then we'll pump our brake 5 times, and we're going to hold it. And she's not settling out, she's holding nice and steady. So the braking system's fine as well. All right, that's a Class C pre-trip, or not truck.